Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. The deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's going to take off here. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. Catch made down inside the 25. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Caught quickly. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And it's the senior getting home with this. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Close to the tight end. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows.
Muscles across the goal line. Touch. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
And the freshman making an impact play there.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. But get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Pressure is coming. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The defense stops him short of the mark. First down here for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a... This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
They'll tackle him after a short gain. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wide out. And it's complete downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ?
Gets past the tackler into open space now. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They will claim the second half lead. Quarterback gets tapped there, but delivers a touchdown. Shows great toughness.
Chris, you know how I feel about quarterbacks who are willing to take a shot and come up with a great result like this. Kept his focus.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to scramble. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He slings this one deep down the left side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. LSU now operating in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets loose on the scramble. Picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and kind of settle things down a bit.
offense facing second and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the defense wraps him up. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Down he goes. A sack. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And this is going to be a safety.
Well, Chris, to me, that really wraps this game up. Maybe if they had a little bit more time, there might be a chance for them to overcome this safety. But this late in the 4th quarter, down now multiple possessions. This one's all been decided.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. Fighting off the defender. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Inside the 45. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Finding space. That's powerful running into the secondary. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a 1st down. Great execution on the option. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. There's the handoff on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. They'll run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards.
Touchdown, Tigers. This air attack is still unstoppable.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he makes the grab. A successful 2-point try. They bump the lead up even more.
LSU 41.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick off.
It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick return at that time.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. No press here. The defense backing away. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.